This is a special case analysis where it's called replacement analysis. And in this kind of problem, we look at when should we be replacing old equipment with new equipment. So like if you have an old air compressor, you might ask, should we replace it? And in that analysis, there's two questions, first of all, that you need to answer about what's called the defender, which is the old air compressor. So what's the current cost of the old air compressor, and over what period do we need the air compressor? And so we get cash flows like this, where we have negative, which is associated with the current costs over a period of time. And then we look at what's called the replacement, and we ask two questions about that. So in this case, it's a new air compressor. We say, what is the initial cost of the new compressor, and what are the ongoing costs of that? And then we have a cash flow that looks like this. So we have an initial negative right now, and then we have lower ongoing costs associated with that. And then we lay the two alternatives together. One is the old and one is the new. But in the case of replacement analysis, we kind of do the analysis in a special way. And what we do is we take the idea that we are actually have the old compressor. And so if we replaced it, it would be a savings associated with not having the compressor. So we add the new compressor and we subtract the old compressor. So we look at this change in cash flow. And so when we do that, all the top cash flows become flipped around. Negative is a positive, and so they become savings associated with this. So it looks like this. All the cash flows on the top are savings from getting rid of the old compressor, and then the negative ones are the new compressor's costs. We can net that together, and we get initial cost that has ongoing savings associated with it. And then once we've done that, then we can use any kind of evaluation technique like net present value, IRR, payback, or EUAC or EAC. And this is one way of doing the replacement analysis.